What's going on, YouTube? It's Matt back again here with another video. Sorry, I have not posted in about 2 weeks or so. That's because I was actually at a couple conferences in Los Angeles and Las Vegas, so I actually haven't been able to actually really be at my computer in a little bit. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. We do all things medical device and helping you become 1% applicant pool of medical device candidates. And then if you're returning, thank you for coming back. You're the reason I do what I do. Thank you very much. And in this video, we're going to be going over 7 tips in order for you to become better in interviews. Number 1, and this is a pretty important one, is wear a suit. I know a lot of people think it might be too formal, but go ahead and do it, even if it is over the top. I know a lot of people that are doing interviews, especially for bigger companies, they are expecting it. They want you to do it. I actually made this mistake on my first interview. I did not wear a suit. I actually wore scrubs like an idiot, and this was my first ever medical device interview ever. So I really didn't know any better, but taking away the points that, I drew from that conclusion after not getting that job with Stryker, that was definitely one of them. So go ahead and wear a suit, be as buttoned up as you can. So the next one is going to be do a thorough company search for the company that you are working at. Know how many people work at the company, what they sell, what their product lines are, what you're going into, that kind of thing. Don't ask them those questions in the interview because it's going to make it seem like you were unprepared. I also made this mistake on my first interview when I interviewed at Stryker. I also said that, I asked him, I was like, so tell me a little bit about your company, like an absolute idiot. I can't believe I actually, ended up doing that, thinking back about it now. So don't make that mistake. Do the research prior. It'll make them think twice about you. And the next one I wanted to say is don't seem desperate, okay? Because medical employers and hiring managers can sense this like the plague. If you're really, really desperate to get a job, if you don't have a job, you're looking for one, and you're like, hire me, I'll do anything I can to work for you. They actually don't like that. When you're talking to one of them, you have to say, you have to tell them step by step what you're actually going to do for their company and what value you bring, rather than just saying, I'll do everything you ask. So this might actually be the most important thing that you can do in the interview process is sell yourself. So at the end of the interview process, you're essentially going to be done. Then they're going to say, we'll reach out to you with next steps. At this process, a lot of times I typically like to ask, is there anything that, I've done that could have been better, or is there any reason why you wouldn't be going with me as an applicant? It's a hard question, but you're going to have to be asking hard questions in sales anyway. So if you fear rejection from the hiring manager, they're definitely going to know you're going to fear rejection from a physician. And the final tip I got for you is to talk about money, how you're going to bring money to them, and have a high business acumen. What I mean by business acumen is you're able to talk the talk. You're going to be like, look, if I sell this many products for you, I can bring you in this money, etc. They love hearing about that because they obviously, that's the role that you're doing. You're being hired to go sell products or work in the OR for them. So if you know what the average ASP, so the average sales price of certain items are, out of the gate, that's going to be things that they're probably not going to be thinking that you would have known, especially if you're a new candidate without any med device experience. So you can bring that to them, do a little math, be like, I'll have to be doing this many cases by this date to cover what you guys are going to pay me quota wise, and that will actually show that you've come very, very well prepared. So again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me, hit me up over email, LinkedIn, anything like that. I'd be happy to chat with you. Thanks.